I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is the breakfast you make when you bring home a 10 the night before you wake up feeling good, energized, and you just got time today. Plus, how can you say no to short rib and everything amazing about breakfast stuffed inside of a burrito? Now, did I bring home a 10? I don't know. That's for you to decide. This is my breakfast. I'm hungry. Let's get to work. We begin with our short rib. I went to a butcher. Support your local butcher. And got some short rib. I find when you go to a butcher, one, the meat is usually always a little bit cheaper. I think this is like 2.5 pounds. And of course the recipe will be down below. But I think 2.5 pounds at the grocery store was like $25, and then the same amount at a butcher came out to, I think $20 even. Let's see how much it was. Yeah, $20.75. And I think at the grocery store for the same amount was like closer to $25, $30. But support your local butchers, for real. I think you get great quality meat. I know I always say this, but one day I'm gonna have me a farm for real. And I'm gonna have like my own produce, my own livestock, just because I don't like buying stuff from the grocery store. I always see crazy stuff on TikTok, and we're gonna season this up with salt and pepper. Literally all 4 sides. But I always see stuff on TikTok and social media just saying how bad the food is. And I know it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, but there's always better options. And I feel like you can't ever have the best option till you truly grow something yourself, or you support like go to farmer's market or support local butchers and small mom and pop shops. Then you may be getting like better quality stuff. But when you go to like the mass supermarkets, you're not gonna be getting the best stuff. So that is a life goal of mine, and I swear one day it'll come to the channel where I post all my land, my cattle, my livestock, and just live off my land. That is like a major goal of mine and something I know I'm gonna achieve. Oh my Lord. I really do love going to butchers too. On top of that, that's like somebody that's into fashion shopping all day. Like I can go into a butcher and spend an hour in there. Same with like going to grocery stores, because I just like to see all the options and check out all the food. And especially when you go to a butcher, all the different cuts of meat they have. The one I was at yesterday, it's called the Meat Shop. I think it's in like Central Phoenix, but they had like lamb and veal, even though that's very basic, but they had different unique cuts. They had lamb sausage, veal sausage, all types of different sausage. So it was pretty cool to see all that stuff. And I like talking to like the owners, seeing how they do it. That place, they do dry age stuff. So I didn't get any of that stuff, but I want a dry ager too. I want all the kitchen stuff for real. And we're gonna be using the pressure cooker today so we can get these short ribs in an hour. But we're gonna go ahead, finish season these up. And once they're seasoned, you want them seasoned up real good. Seasoned on all sides. Don't leave any spots, just because it's gonna create so much flavor in the pot. So we can set this to the side, bring our pressure cooker, and we'll get ready to sear. Now that our pressure cooker is hot, the oil is heated up, we're gonna go in there and sear it. I'm just gonna do 2 pieces at a time. Remember, we got a bunch of time today. It's a great day, so I'm in no rush, just so I can get some good color on it. And we're gonna sear probably about, I don't know, 5 to 6 minutes per side. Not 5 to 6 minutes, probably like 3 to 4 minutes realistically. Just so we get some nice color, then we'll flip it over, rotate, and do all 4 sides. And then after a couple minutes, when they look like so, just flip them over and do the other side. So this one has 4 sides, so obviously we're gonna do all 4 sides. Get them looking good, nice, beautiful, charred. Who y'all got winning for the March Madness tournament? On the girls' side, I want Caitlin Clark to get her one. March Madness, I feel like she needs one to submit her legacy, but I think Dawn Staley, the Gamecocks, South Carolina, I think they'll take it with ease. I think on the boys' side, I think UConn. UConn is cold. I want NC State to get one. I think that'd be cool, that Cinderella story, especially they haven't lost a game. I think that the last team to do that was UConn with Kimball Walker, so I think that would be cool. But y'all comment down below who y'all got winning. This video will be out like that Friday of the tournament. The championship for the girls is tomorrow, and then the boys is Monday. But y'all comment down below if you're right. I'll like and comment, show love, but I'm curious to see what y'all thinking. Okay, so as you can see now, our beef is looking good. We'll take this out, set it to the side. We'll knock out the other 2 pieces, and the next time I see y'all, we will be making the rest of the stuff to go for the short rib. And I'm so happy to be using my pressure cooker again. I love having so many cooking gadgets. This weekend, I just bought a pizza stone. I am testing a pizza recipe for next week, so make sure y'all come back next week. I got a good recipe for y'all. But I just love cooking stuff. I'm for real. I have so many goals when it comes to the kitchen that I just have to be able to achieve one day. I'm feeling so inspirational today. I don't know what type of day it is for me. I know what type of day it is for me, but this is gonna be good. So next time I see y'all, this will be done, and then we'll get started on the rest of it. Okay, we got the last ones seasoned up, seared up, not seasoned up. But as you can see, that took what? It started at 40, I think that's at 17 minutes if I'm reading that correctly. So take your time on that. Make sure you lock in all that flavor. We're gonna go over the top of that with some onions, and we're gonna let these saute 5-6 minutes just till translucent, soften, and then we'll go in then with the rest of our ingredients. Oh my goodness. I love short ribs. And to be able to do this in a pressure cooker instead of like waiting 3 hours and then on a stovetop, oh, I love that. It makes me so happy because I love short ribs. Birria tacos, I've been wanting to make those for a long time. I made them before in the past, but using a slow cooker, that takes all day. So I wouldn't be able to make them in a pressure cooker with half the time. And this does that. So we'll let these soften down, and then we have an amalgamation of a bunch of ingredients coming together. We'll make something special, tasty. Make sure you're scraping the bottom of the pan, getting all that fond off the pan or pot. I don't know why I keep calling this a pan, but scrape all those brown bits off. All that stuff on the bottom is just flavor, so you want to capture as much flavor as you can, obviously. After eating this, you might low-key be ready for a nap. Not even low-key, high-key. It's gonna give you the itis. If you don't know what the itis is, go watch Boondocks and then come back. But this is what this is gonna give you. And then after a couple minutes, look at our onions. Nice, good, softened. We'll go in there with our garlic. Gotta have some garlic in everything that you do. So we'll just saute that for just a couple minutes, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, just till you start to smell that. You don't want that garlic to burn, most definitely, because burnt garlic is not good. Trust me on that. Okay, then after a couple minutes, we're gonna go in there with some tomato paste. Gotta have some tomato paste too. That's loud. Give that a good mix to combine. Let that cook down. Get everything well coated. And again, make sure you're getting all that fond off the bottom of the pot. Don't want to lose any flavor. Okay, good. Let that cook for just a couple seconds. And then we'll go in there with some thyme. I got thyme today, for real. And then we'll go over the top of that with just a little bit of balsamic vinegar, probably like a half cup. That looks good to me. That's gonna add some nice complex flavor to it. Give that a good mix. The way that just hit my nose was crazy. And then we'll season that with just a nice pinch of salt and pepper again, just to make sure we wanna season at every layer. And then we can go ahead and turn saute mode off. Where's that off button? Let's go. Cancel. Okay, so now it's off. It's so hard doing it from behind. Pause. And then at this point, I'm going to add all my short ribs back into the pot. Get those to fit real cozy. Get to know each other, don't be shy. We're all family here. Any extra juices that's in there, not much. And then we'll go over the top and we'll cover this with some beef broth, of course. You can use water. Some red wine would be great in this as well. Just go to everything is covered. I like to make sure it's covered up. Don't worry, I got another one. Just to make sure it is nicely well coated, submerged. Good. Oh, don't make a mess now. And then to finish this off, we'll go over the top of this with just a bay leaf. We'll go 2 for good measure. Oh, I don't know how many that is. What, 4 pieces? Oh well. We'll do that. That looks good to me. And then we'll go back on top of this, cover this up with a lid, close it, and we're gonna pressure cook this for an hour and then let it natural release for 10 minutes. It should be fall off the bone tender, and then it's really downhill from there. That's all the hard work we got. We're gonna make a quick chimichurri. I like to do my chimichurri as soon as possible, just because the longer it sits, the better it honestly does get, in my opinion. So we'll start with some parsley, and this is, again, a quick chimichurri, quick and easy. There's so many different variations. So if you don't like this variation, just look up a different variation, but chimichurri is so good. Start your day off with this, and it's gonna be a great day, okay? And then we'll go in there with some garlic, of course. And then, oh, I preheated my oven because there's gonna be some tater tots going in there. You can fry some potatoes, whatever the case may be, but I'm going to just be baking mine, just something simple, quick and easy. And then we'll go over that with a little bit of olive oil. You can use avocado oil if you want to, whatever floats your boat. Then we're gonna go over the top with just a little bit of red wine vinegar, a couple dashes of that. That looks good to me. And then we'll go in there with just a nice pinch of salt. You wanna be able to taste all your great herbs. And this is the same chimichurri from my steak and potato breakfast recipe video. Go watch that video after this video if you haven't. But something quick, easy, and I promise you, it was good. Go look at my reaction then. I'm gonna have the same reaction now. And this is going to complement the burrito short rib very well. And give a quick and easy chimichurri if you could get that a good mix. And then you just set this in the fridge for a little bit. Again, the longer this sits, the better it gets. I'm rhyming today. I jumped a bar. I'm getting a little extra FaceTime today. Don't mind my pressure cooker. It's coming up to pressure right now. Peep the braids. Got them done last week. I guess y'all did get a little bit of early FaceTime too last time when I was talking about the tournament. But there's gonna be a change in the channel. Nothing big. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure this shit out, to be honest. I want to shoot a little different style of content. Like my videos before is more like cooking channel, traditional, trying to be as perfect and clean as possible. And that's good, but I don't want to be just like another cooking show. Shout out to that Kurt, I love watching his videos. But like I truly want to show more of me, more uncut, more unfiltered, and kind of integrate like my vlogs and all the things that I'm trying to do into one channel. So bear with me, stick it out. If y'all have any like opinions, comments, please comment that down below. But there's still gonna be cooking videos, but it's gonna be more so like the videos are gonna be more me so showing you me getting better in the kitchen, if that's making sense. So I'll probably be taking on like monthly projects. Like I've been reading a book on pizza. So like doing a lot of pizza recipes for like that month, or pastas, or whatever the case may be, different things like that. And so hopefully that I can inspire y'all to be a better cook as I'm going to be a better cook. Like I think I'm a great cook. Like I said, I don't think I'm a Michelin star cook by any means, but I'm working and getting better each and every day. And so I want the videos to be a little bit more relaxed, uncut, unfiltered per se. So going forward in the future, I don't know when it'll start. Probably it's April right now, or probably like the start of May. I'll be picking up like a theme, like, so I don't know, I might do pasta for like the month of May, or whatever the case may be, whatever I'm feeling. But again, I'm just kind of spitballing, just going off the top of my dome right here. So like I said, if y'all have any opinions, comments, or any advice down below, comment it down. Again, I'm always open, all ears. Let's build this thing together. I want to make something special that you guys want to watch, something that I enjoy making. Not that I don't enjoy that content, but it's just a little bit harder for me to be. That's like me working in corporate America all day. That's not me. For the people that know me, they know how uncut I am, how random, how off topic I am. So I kind of just want to tap more into that bag and just show the real me. But the pressure cooker's coming up to pressure. The tater tots, like I said, about to go in the oven. And then next time I see y'all, we'll be sauteing the onions, the peppers, making the eggs, and then building the burrito. But again, thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Getting started on our peppers and onions, super simple. Just sauteing, literally some peppers and onions, just like the name suggests. Go with some red bell peppers, and you can use whatever color you like. I think that'll be good. I'm just making one burrito since it's just me. So we'll let this soften 5-10 minutes, and then we'll wipe the pan out, and we'll go in there with our eggs. While this is being softened, I will go ahead and start shredding the meat. It just got finished cooking, so now breakfast is about to be served. And then we'll go over the top of that with just a nice small little pinch of salt. It's nice small pinch, even a good measurement. And then, so I need some more salt, obviously. Not salt, but pepper. Do that. That looks good. And we'll just let this soften up. We want to season it at every step of the way so everything is flavorful. Okay, now, after a couple minutes, we can go ahead and take them out. They got some nice color on it too. Perfect. So we can set this to the side. We can turn our heat down because we don't need it that hot. Then to that same pan, we'll go in there with a nice stick of butter. This is the key to getting perfect scrambled eggs, soft scrambled too. So we'll melt that tablespoon of butter down. Remember guys, if you're with a partner, if somebody makes eggs first, run away, because that is the last thing you should be doing with making breakfast, just because it is the quickest thing to cook. So if they ever say, I make the eggs first, don't eat their food, don't trust them, immediately unfriend that person, break up with that person, whatever the case may be, and then you just want to constantly stir this up. Keep it on the move, and then you'll start to see the curds form, start to come together, clump together, but just keep a constant rotation on it. And this is how you get the perfect creamy, soft scrambled eggs. And if you like the hard scrambled, by all means, please do that. That's not my cup of tea. My mom likes her eggs that way. I like my eggs nice and creamy. She says these eggs are too wet for her, which doesn't really make sense. But hey, to each their own. Shout out to you, Mom. She always eats my food, so I'll give her a pass. So keep on doing that. And if it starts to cook too quickly, you just lift it up and stir it. But this is cooking just fine from the residual heat, and we'll let that just keep on going. I have the beef right next to me. I didn't shred it up yet, but it didn't even come with the bones anymore. That's how you know it's tender, fall apart. It's gonna be great. So just keep on doing this. Take your time. Should take no more 2 to 3 minutes. Just do the little dance. Do the little dancey dance. For all my guys or even girls out there, The day somebody makes me some killer food is the day I'll get out the streets. Like, I'm not asking for like no Michelin star meal, professional meal, but somebody that can cook for me. I feel like everybody's always scared to cook for me just because I'm a chef and I cook so much. But I'm like, if I'm not cooking it, then I truly don't mind. I want somebody to face their fears and be like, I'm confident in my food, try this, eat this, and I'm telling y'all, that'd be the day. So if anybody out there is watching this and is trying to get at me, I just gave you the secret sauce. You know what to do. It's that easy. Go ahead, turn the heat up just a little bit, okay? And then once you see your eggs start to look like this, nice and beautiful, you can go ahead and turn the heat off. We don't need no more heat. And go in there with a nice small pinch of salt. Salt your eggs. They do need quite a bit of salt. Don't over salt them. Trust me when I say that, but they can take more than you might think. So now that is good. We'll set this to the side, keep this in a warm place. We'll shred our beef up and then we'll get ready to build to a very warm burrito. Warm them up just so it's pliable. We're gonna go top the bottom of this with some Colby Jack cheese. Please guys, shred your own cheese. Get a good layer full of that. That looks good to me. Then we're gonna go back over the top with some of that short rib, just looking absolutely beautiful, magnificent, tender. Fall apart, I've been snacking on it already. I can't even lie to you guys. We'll stuff this bad boy because we want a big boy for breakfast. Okay, that looks good. And add our eggs to the mixture. I don't know how I want to build this, to be honest. So we'll go eggs. We'll do that like that. Okay, that's looking real good. Then, of course, those peppers. Can never get enough of those. Oh, this might be too big of a burrito. I think I can roll this. Comment down below if I think I can. I think I'm gonna be good at it. And then of course we need our potatoes. We'll put these actually behind it just so it's a little bit easier to roll up. A nice handful of that. Last but not least, we'll go over the top with our chimichurri. Hope y'all didn't forget about that. Oh yeah. Looking good and beautiful. That is a big burrito. And then just so the top of the tortilla doesn't get too wet, we'll add a little bit of cheese just to offset that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm nervous. Let's see if my years at Chipotle paid off. So again, you wanna kind of mash it in. That's what they taught us at Chipotle. Bring it up, bring it together. And this is why you really want a warm tortilla too, because it makes everything a lot easier. Pull it back a little bit. That's okay if some of it doesn't get into it. And then you just roll it up. Let's see how it comes out. And bang, perfect. But we're not done here. We're gonna toast this up just so the seams are closed on the bottom side. But look at that. That is a massive burrito. You can't get this at Chipotle. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, so scoot this to the side. We'll toast this and then I'll bring it back when it's time to eat. Okay, and then after a couple minutes, this is really hot. I don't wanna hold this any longer, but look at that, looking great, beautiful. Let's cut into this bad boy. Look at the burrito. Good, massive, it's hot, it's heavy. I got some parchment paper right here. We're just gonna roll this up. Just to make it look pretty for presentation. So, side and roll it. And then bang. And then at Chipotle, this is how we would get the perfectly round burritos. Let's cut into this. And hopefully we have a nice and pretty cross section. I'm nervous. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good and beautiful. I'm happy with that. No cap. Look at that. I would feed this to Jesus Christ himself. Like, this is how good this looks. I know it's gonna be amazing. Just a bunch of great things. I'm gonna scoot y'all back and we're gonna take this bite. But I just want y'all to get a closer up. Enjoy that. I always like looking at food because it's just so beautiful. Just an amalgamation of everything great coming together and you have something amazing at the end of it. Goodness gracious. It sucks this is gonna be gone in 3 bites, but I'm gonna scoot y'all back. Let's get busy. I'm not even gonna hide the mess behind me. I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. Cheers to y'all. Shout out to Big Boys. Let's go a little bit more chimichurri just on top. Oh yeah, I think I'm going for that corner bite. Oh, it smells good. Cheers. Eat great food. Go hit the gym after this. Oh my God. I may have just turned the breakfast burrito gourmet. The short rib, the eggs, the tater tots, the peppers, the onions, the chimichurri. Excellent. I keep looking at it because I want to take another bite. It is so good. It's balanced too, really balanced. And the short rib took an hour That's all it took. Not too much time. I really want to take another bite, but I hope y'all are excited for the content that's coming up. A lot of great things. Not that the old me wasn't me, but this is more of the real, uncut, unfiltered version of me that I truly want to be, that I am every day. But if you like the recipe, like, comment, subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. If you like good food, send this to a friend. Make sure that you're eating great food, most importantly. But I'm gonna see you next week, another banger. Y'all come back. Let's get to it. Oh, peace.